Okay, so in this video I am going to show you what's within the customer service folder. So I'm going to open that up. In the customer service folder there is one file. It's called the NP Service Ratings. Once every 2 or 3 months, Michael Munson goes to all of the facilities in Northern California and he gathers data about customer service and also about employee satisfaction. He posts that data online in a system that I've created for him, and then he sends a report to the administrators. The idea with this file is that the administrators, either they themselves or a designee, would input that information into this workbook, and that information would then show up on the PowerPoint and the QA committee could review it. So let me just walk you through this real quick so you understand how this works. So the white tab is instructions. The next tab is a green tab. That's a summary sheet that summarizes all of the information that's in the blue tabs. So in the blue tabs we have these little grids, these little tables here with the questions. The questions are exactly the same as those that Michael Munson asks, and the data here is the exact data that the administrators receive. They actually receive it in a format that's very similar to this. So the idea is that an ED, an administrator, or a designee would take the report and simply transfer the information. The information comes to them in terms of a percentage and also a raw number. So here what they would input is a raw number, a total number. So let's say that they had 12 people that answered very satisfied during quarter 1. They had 23 people that answered satisfied, 5 people that answered as neutral or they had no opinion, 3 that were dissatisfied, and 1 that was very dissatisfied. So you see that here we have 44 people that answered. If we go over here to the yellow tab where it says CS Graphs, we find out that we had 44 responses, and for the satisfaction question we had 27% that were very satisfied, 52% that were satisfied, 11% that had no opinion, they were neutral, and 7% that were dissatisfied, and 2% that were very dissatisfied. So all of the information that we inputted into here, that we entered into here, was transferred over to here, and it shows up as a percentage. So here it's entered in as a raw number, a total number, and here it shows up as a percentage. It's automatically calculated as a percentage. So the same thing happens for all of the other questions. Here's the question up top, and then the little grid. Raw numbers entered into the little grid, and it shows up as a percentage. All of the questions are here. They're the same exact questions as those that Michael Munson asks. So that's for customer service. Then we have the same thing. We have an employee satisfaction report summary, and then employee data. Very similar to what we saw before with customer service, but the questions are different. So let's just come over here to Q1. On question 1, we're going to put in 12, and then 3 and 6, and let's say we have 9 there and 12 right here. So we had 42 people that answered, and oh my goodness, I don't know where this is, but this facility has some issues. We're going to, oops, went too far. Okay, so these are the employee graphs. We see that 29% responded that they were very satisfied, 7% responded as satisfied, 14 neutral or no opinion, 21% responded as being dissatisfied, and 29% responded as being very dissatisfied. We had a total of 42 responses. So you can see that it's the same system that we used for the customer service. We just input the data for employee satisfaction. And that's the end of this video.